On the left block. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Columbus, they look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. So he comes up empty, missing both. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
Anthony was playing great. He's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
We've got Irving, Anthony out there with Davis, and it's Michael Jordan. And it's Sampson in at the 5 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And now the first timeout called here for Columbus. All checked in for John Wall. Columbus leading by 8. The dish to Anthony. In the corner, Irving with it. There's the screen. Back to Jordan. Here's Davis. Rebound, Detroit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Paul kicks to Bosch. Back to Paul. Allen for the 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Allen's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Detroit. Davis sets a screen. Irving against Paul. Irving dishes to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 8 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Cousins. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. Detroit
trails by 5. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Allen. And it's 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Now a timeout call by Columbus. A platoon swap here for Columbus. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Columbus leading by 3. And Westbrook, here we go. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Detroit with the ball. Allen kicks to Bosch. Durant, the pass to Paul. Screen by Cousins. Durant. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Durant kicks to George. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
It's LeBron with the drive.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
George, no good.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
The drive by Allen. Bosch dishes to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Westbrook drives in. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Detroit trails by 3. And then Durant with the dunk.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Here's James. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And finished off by LeBron.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. A different look here for Detroit. Anthony's checked in for Durant. Klay Thompson comes in for Ray Allen. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. For Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And so Westbrook makes them both. And Columbus with possession. Westbrook passes to LeBron. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
They get it again. Here's Cousins. And he jams it with authority.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here's Columbus. It's a 1-point game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Columbus shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from George. Good on both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
6 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Columbus out in front, up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Anthony is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Westbrook following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And the dunk by Bosh.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Now here is Olajuwon. Fades. And again it's Columbus.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And finished off by LeBron.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The feet to Westbrook. The tray. Shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. Stolen by Durant. Westbrook with it. Westbrook picks him up. It's George on the wing. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Detroit trails by 7. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Columbus again can't hit. To the inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Westbrook against Westbrook. Now, here is Olajuwon. He's guarded closely. And that one's good.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Stolen by George. Now Detroit moving it up. George with the ball.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You gotta manage the clock and play smart. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Columbus again can't hit.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean,